Hey everybody, it's Adam, and it's time for another beer review. Today, we've got something from Broadhead Brewing, and this is the Grindstone Amber Ale. So let's zoom in on the artwork and take a closer look. So as you can see, Broadhead keeps things pretty simple. They got the bright color orange there, they got their logo front and center, and the name of the beer. And as you go around, they just talk about some of the notes that you'll taste, as well as some witty little business plan jokes for them. But there's not a whole lot on this can. They want to be focused on making sure that they're seen in the LCBO. So let's not delay. Let's get pouring. So as you can see, this one's fairly light for an amber ale. I've actually seen some IPAs that have this kind of color. The fizz came up, but the carbonation, it died off really quickly. As far as the head retention, you can still see some bubbles going through the glass. So there's definitely still some carbonation in there, just not as heady as some of the other beers. Let's go ahead and give this a try and see what we think. That's a really good amber ale. It's got a nice caramel balance, but nothing too overpowering. There's no, it's not like a rich caramel. It's got the lighter malt flavor in there, but still with that amberish kind of flavor that you would expect from an amber ale, that caramel overtones and a little bit of darker taste there, but it finishes off nice and sweet. Now before we go, we should find out what album I chose to pair with this. Since this has a nice balanced flavor, it's straight to the point, their artwork's straight to the point, and they still have a little bit of tongue-in-cheek jokes with it, I chose AC/DC, Let There Be Rock. So make sure you're spinning this album, make sure you turn it way up while you're drinking this beer. Let's go ahead and have another drink. That's really good. You can actually still taste the carbonation a bit on the tongue, which is really good to see because there is not as much head retention with this beer. But the flavor there is perfectly balanced. From that sweet to that malty, but nothing that's going to take away from the beer. It's balanced. It's perfect. It's Broadhead. This is the Grindstone Amber Ale. If you see it in the LCBO, make sure you pick it up. And until next time, we'll see you then. Stay thirsty.